only the terrible expectation of God's judgment and the raging fire that will consume his enemies. No, these are just three. So when I read that scripture, all of the stuff about Paul, who he was talking to with the Jews, see, they always try to get deep and theological when it comes to them trying to prove something that the scripture is clear about. The scripture makes it clear. You can give your life to Christ. And if you start deliberately living a life of sin, it says that you're going to not make it to heaven. The only thing you can expect is hellfire. And it says it would have been better if you had never been saved.
And I think even the language sometimes trips people up when they hear lose salvation. I think that connotes some kind of, oops, the salvation slipped out of my hands. And I don't think it's that. I think what you highlighted was deliberate. I think we see apostasy is a theological framework. Yeah. We know that word. You talked about wandering away from the faith, leaving the faith. There's going to be a great falling away. All of these terminology is used. So it's a deliberate turning away. It's not
deliberate.
Salvation slipped out.
And that's why I got to make myself clear. We're not talking about you lose your salvation because you messed up one time.
Yeah.
Or if you haven't fell into something because you were weak or whatever else. Yeah. We're not talking about that.
Right.
The scripture makes it clear that these are people that gave their life to Christ and then they turned back to living sin as a lifestyle on purpose. You're not making it in. Now, you can take a chance on that if you want to. I'm not that stupid. Now, guess what? Fine. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But according to them scriptures, I'm not wrong. And if I'm wrong, I still made it in. If you wrong, you don't. It's as simple as that.